Hello, everyone. Benny Adams here with Hollywood Junket. So excited to be here with you guys because I am talking to someone phenomenal. Her name is Miss Gabriella, and she is on America's Got Talent. And she had an amazing, amazing audition. So we're gonna wait for her and see when she gets on this live. Let's see. I was watching her audition and I was like, oh my gosh, she is amazing. She can play the violin, she can play other instruments. Really, really cool. But let's see where she is. She's gonna be coming in soon. Hello!
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much, Gabriella, for coming on and talking with me.
Can you tell me your name, please?
I'm Benny.
Benny. Just like Benny Blanco. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Or my favorite, Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jets.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun, dun, dun.
dun. It's like one of my favorite songs. Ba, 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 da, wow.
I love it. It
Dun.
can never get old. It can never get old.
Never. You know, it's funny that we talk about it because I think it was a month ago. I watched Benny and the Jet live from New York.
No.
Um, like on YouTube, like 7 times in a row.
It's
Like
a good song.
I don't
It's
know if you remember
classic.
the video, but like Elton John playing like solo for 3 minutes, and then after going back to the group down, oh, I love it.
It was great. It was great. It's a classic. It can never get old. And
Never.
I want to talk about you because I saw your audition on AGT and I was blown away. It was amazing. And I want to talk about that audition. I want to talk about Simon Cowell because it looked like there was some hesitation from Simon Cowell when he was voting, which blew my mind because I was like, oh, everyone's gonna like you. You know, you have an amazing voice. You are very talented. What were your thoughts on that with when it came to Simon's hesitation?
Well, of course he has hesitation. He needs to justify his salary. He's paid to have hesitation, you know? um, I was very. What's the most important thing? It's to be proud of what you've done, I guess.
Right.
I spent almost a year, just like a lot of people, in joggings, no makeup on. So, and plus, I don't know if you had that in LA, but in Montreal, we had the curfew, so we couldn't leave our house at 8 p.m. Everything was shut down for 9 months. So being there in front of like 10 million people, um, it was just surreal. And what I what I remember is not the hesitation, like you said, but the standing ovation.
Right.
That's more than I would imagine that I would expect. So, and you know that for AGT, it's only 120 seconds, but
Oh,
I'm not probably the only one to prepare like crazy, but I've been preparing this since November to choose the right song. I did the production myself, so the piano. I had another song that I wanted to do, and probably an hour before my performance, they changed it. So I needed to adjust myself, you know? So all kinds of stuff like that. It's very thrilling, and it makes me appreciate the present moment even well when it goes well like that. Oh, you can
I
by the way, Benny, you can interrupt me anytime because I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you were fine. Like I loved your voice. I had no idea, and I love how well you prepared for the show, and that you were still able to perform even though you had to change last minute. I love that, and that brings me to my next question. When it comes to songs, what other songs or genres would you love to perform on a huge stage like America's Got Talent?
Um, the first one, it was very important for me to feel the authenticity, um, the quietness, the violin and the voice. I would love to perform on the piano, on the guitar also, but I don't have six hands. Um, and what I I love to perform any kind of music. I love to perform my original song, so that would be the biggest goal.
Nice.
And beside that, I would love to add distortion on my violin and to make it rock, like do 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 do.
I
You
love
know,
that.
something like very like that I could run on stage and just have fun. So you could see like the contrast between the first performance. So yeah, that's nice. You can do whatever you want. If
Right.
they give you 2 minutes, you can do whatever you want. Hello,
Hey,
everybody who
I like
joined.
that. I like that. You know, you're a very talented person. You were also on the Voice of France, the Voice of France, which I loved, and I can see why you were on that show and why you were on America's Got Talent. How was the audition different from the Voice of France to this audition on America's Got Talent?
Um, it's so different because first of all, I I wasn't professional at that time, so I started. I didn't know what it would do. I I I was 22, no experience. And since then, you know, the voice, the blind audition had, I think it's 250 million views. It went crazy. And
Mm,
I had the amazing opportunity to travel all around the world and to play so many shows. So now going to America's Got Talent, I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew the process of it.
yeah.
TV is quick. Um, TV is not easy. A big team. So I was way more comfortable. What was a bit different was that because of the pandemic, I couldn't bring anybody. So I was alone living this.
Oh wow.
1 week in Los Angeles and 2 weeks going back. So I had like 25 days alone. I tried to tell my parents how the experience went, and it was so hard to describe. So that was that was quite something to live all this adrenaline and you come back and alone and you just drink alone in your room because you cannot see the other contestants, you know.
Aw.
But it was great. It was great. I loved it.
That's awesome. And so you were on The Voice of France. Did you ever audition for any other singing competition shows?
Well, I was part of Eurovision to represent France, even though I'm not French at all. I'm French Canadian, so that's different. Um, that's my last contest, though, because um, it's amazing. I love adrenaline, but for me, I feel so much better to have venue where people can sit and I can be fully present for 90 minutes, you know, and they can discover the universe. So I can start playing violin, loop station, guitar. I can explain the process of the song. Um, and what's intense also is that people think they know you after 120 seconds. So you need to make sure that this is every second counts, you know?
Yeah, yeah, 100% agree. And you have to captivate them somehow, which you did. You did that on your audition. And I love how you mentioned, you know, the instruments that you play. You said the violin. I think you said the guitar. Earlier, you said you wanted to play the piano. Are there any other instruments that you play that your fans don't know about?
Am I aware of it? Well, the mandolin is tuned like the violin. Um, but honestly, when you start violin at a young age, everything else is so easier after that. So I've been very lucky to do that because then you can, yeah, easily you understand the basic of music. Um, do I play something else? Isn't that enough, Benny? Should I
We
work
ask for
more?
so much. We ask for so much,
But
right?
honestly, for foreign instruments, like I can't say that I'm a singer. I will never say I'm a violinist because you would hear a real violinist and you would see the difference. I play piano and guitar, but I can get so much better. So I prefer to focus on that, on songwriting instead of trying many things and play all of them very badly.
I love that. And speaking of songwriting, who is your favorite artist right now? Like, who are you listening to? And that favorite artist, would you want to collaborate with them in the future?
Oh my God. Um, okay, it sounds common, but I learned guitar and I started to write songs because of Taylor Swift, and I'm not the only one.
Yes.
You know, like, and what I love about her is that um, it's funny because she doesn't have one song like, oh yeah, she's the one singing this song. You know, she has many songs, and her work is about albums more than single that can work and one hit wonder. So she sees the main picture. She has her own vision, and it's been probably 15 years she's doing that, and you can see that after 15 years she's still trying to write the best song. And for me, I admire the, in French we say the longevité. Can we say that the time length, like the of it, that she's still trying to find the best way to write the best album. And after like almost $1 billion in your pocket, you must love it very much to keep doing that like that.
She's amazing. She's amazing. And we're going to put it out there right now, Gabriella. Gabriella and Taylor Swift, they're going to do a project together, an album, a single, whatever it is, we're putting it out into the universe. It's going to happen.
Oh my God. Benny, can you do something, please? Can
Yes.
we FaceTime or something?
Let's do
um,
it.
but this is a mainstream artist that I love, but I also love like more low profile artists. I would say Damien Rice. I don't know if you know him. Damien Rice, he's alone on stage. Loop Station. Probably Ed Sheeran got inspired by him. Um, I love singers, country. Oh, I love Dolly Parton like crazy, like
Nice.
crazy. She's smart. She's amazing. We can talk about that for hours. So,
Well,
what's your
I
favorite artist?
who's my favorite artist?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can like really get into it. Taylor Swift is cool. You know, I have loved this artist since the very beginning, but I'm going to say Britney Spears, Beyonce. I have so many, but I love all of the stars the artists who debuted in the 90s because their music is just like, it's so classic, it's so classic.
Oh wow, I was playing yesterday. I was playing a Toxic, and I'm like, isn't it a great song?
Oh yeah,
Baby,
yeah.
can't you see? Oh my God. Beyonce, iconic. Okay, you love like high iconic rock
Oh
stars.
yeah, yeah. They can never
Wow.
go wrong. And you know
No.
what? Like, I see you performing with these artists. I see you becoming so big, you can like pick and choose which artists you want to perform with because you are that talented.
Well, thank you so much. That's such a compliment. it's so funny because, you know, I've been creating my album this year and not performing at all. So all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, I'm a performer again and I love it more than ever. Wow. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And Gabriella, I just want to thank you so much for coming on and talking with me. I wish nothing but the best for you on AGT, and definitely rooting for you.
Thank you so much, Benny. And here's a beautiful view of Montreal, by the way.
Thank you again, Gabriella. I really appreciate it. And you enjoy the rest of your day. We're definitely going to be rooting for you.
Hey, Benny, I just want to tell you before we leave,
Mm-hmm.
it's the first interview I'm doing in the United States, so it's very meaningful for me.
No, okay, this just made my day. Thank you so much. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was my dream. So I can enjoy my coffee with my cactus if you see it, and I'm gonna hope to come back for sure.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I hope your first interview with me was amazing and memorable.
So merci. Can you say merci? Do you know the word?
No, I've never heard of that.
Merci, it means thank you in French. Merci.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
So have
All
a
right.
great day, people. Thanks for
All right.
listening.
See you
Thanks
later,
for
guys.
watching.
Oh, Gabrielle,
Bye. Oh,
real quick,
yes.
Gabrielle, can you give your fans your social media so they can follow you?
Yes. Do I write in the comment or I
Oh
say
no,
it?
you can just say it, and you can
Okay,
just say what your
perfect.
social is.
So on my Instagram, it's Gabriella.mu, like mu, like music. And but like you can find everything on the website GabriellaMusic.ca. Easy.
Awesome, awesome. And I'm Benny Adams. You can find me on all social media at Benny J Adams. Thank you guys for coming
That's
on, watching this
so
interview.
funny, Benny, because there's a very famous artist in Quebec, and his name is Benny Adams. You should
I
listen
think
to
I've
him.
heard of him. I think I've
Really?
heard of him. Because I
Oh.
was, this is embarrassing, but I was randomly searching my name on Google, and he came up, and I was like, oh, he's an artist. He's pretty
Oh
famous.
my
Like,
God.
cool.
Well, you need to work on your social media so you
Yes,
become way more popular.
I know, right? I know. We're putting it out there. All right,
Yeah.
Gabrielle, you have a great rest of your day, all right?
Thank you.
All right, see
Bye.
you
Bye
guys
bye.
later. Take care.
Bye.